We speak of holding the violin. It must be a matter of balance, of flexibility, and finally, when we apply effort or strength, it is only on the top, above the mastery of balance and flexibility, as we did with the bow. There is actually no fixed support for the violin, except when it lies on the collarbone, and no hold of the violin which must prevent its free motion, its adjustment to the stroke of the right hand, to the action of the fingers, to the sway of the body, to the sway and motion of the head, to the action of the shoulder. We must leave our shoulder free, and we must be well above the string so that we can move along the whole length of the fingerboard. We must have flexibility in all the joints. We must have freedom of the elbow better, at least through it. Now, the violin rests on the collarbone, and the head rests lightly on the violin, free to move either from side to side or backwards and forwards. The reason for that is to leave the shoulder quite free. You can see how the shoulder can move that way. The other point of support is at the hand. Here you will notice how high the knuckles are pushed, so as to leave plenty of space, but between the fingers and the fingerboard. It is important that the violin should be supported and touched only with the fingertip and the soft pad of the thumb. And in this position, the elbow is free to swing, the shoulder is independent, the fingers can rise well above the fingerboard, there's space everywhere. To raise the violin, let us put the thumb on one side of the neck and the second finger on the other. As we raise the violin, you will see the thumb remains in its angle, right angle, vertically. All the while, as the violin has been coming up, we have been creating more and more room for the whole arm, which is now quite free. The violin is resting on the pad of the thumb, which is still nearly vertical. I'm not allowing the thumb to support the violin from below the neck, nor to fall into the crook between the fingers, nor do I bring up my shoulder to hold the violin, because then I would lose all the freedom I have been creating with the shoulder free.